Okay, the key differences between buying a property from an estate agent or an auction company is this. With an estate agent, the estate agent puts a property up for sale. Anyone can walk into that office, make an offer, that offer is accepted. Once that offer has been accepted, they would then ask you for your solicitor's number and email address. Hopefully they already have the solicitor number and email for the vendor. So they will introduce the two solicitors together, and then from the conveyancing starts from then onwards. At that stage, you do not know if the buyer is capable of buying or not, and the buyer does not know as much about the property. So during that conversation between the two solicitors, a lot of things might come up about the property, which the buyer might change their mind that they're not going to buy anymore. Assuming that process between the buyer and the seller goes well, at the end, it could be a month, it could be 2 months, then there's a sale, depending on how busy the solicitors are. However, if you flip it back, to sell at auction is a different process. That process involves you as a seller. The seller goes to the solicitor first. The seller's solicitor puts together what we call a legal pack, which is every information about that property. Anything that a buyer would want to know, the vendor puts it into a legal pack. So when someone is interested in that property, they would ask for the legal pack. They look through the legal pack. They know everything about that property. They know how much that property is going for sale for. They get that solicitor to look at the legal pack and say, yes, this is a good property for you. They will make an offer saying, yes, can I buy this for this number? And that number is a committed number, because the moment that that number is accepted, they have to pay a 10% non-refundable deposit. Once you pay that deposit, 10% non-refundable, either before the auction or in the auction room, you have to complete within 28 days. So in terms of estate agent and auctions, the auction process has timelines. They're fixed. You know what you know, and what you want to know, you know upfront. Whereas buying through an estate agent, you just do not know what you're buying. You know much later. So there's a lot of uncertainty when you're buying or selling through an estate agent compared to doing so through an auction process.